Okay, Halo Infinite Pro Settings Guide. Let's do this shit. So, first things first, we're gonna go to keyboard. One thing I like to do is change my ping or mark button to back mouse button. I like having that right on the mouse instead of X is just a weird binding and I don't enjoy it. Next, video settings. Field of view. You want it to be not max because that fucks with close-up combat. So you want it to be right around 100, pretty much. Resolution scale. What the fuck? Resolution scale. This is to do with performance. So what this does is it just lowers the resolution of the game. Or you can hire it, I guess, as well, but you don't want to do that. We'll talk about that later. First, minimum frame rate. This, 60, obviously. So what this is going to do is it will automatically change this resolution scale to meet 60 frames per second, which is what you want. I like to give a good starting point, lower it to like 80, just so it does a little bit better than maximum, as much as our monitor can do. Okay. VSync, I prefer off. Graphics, low. I keep everything low because I want the game to perform as well as it can, and at minimum get 60 frames per second. And if you're on a worse end computer, definitely do this. I would still recommend having lower settings because there's just no reason to have high graphic settings to play the game. You want it to running well is way more important than it looking nice. Audio, only thing I'd say you might want to change here is voice to be higher than the rest. Nothing else really matters there. Gameplay. We're going to go turn FPS counter on. We want to see how well it's doing. I'm just hitting 60. I believe that's all that's here. Oh, yeah. We're going to go every weapon type, then horizontal offset, far right, left, left. We're going to do this for every weapon. This is going to make it take up less of the screen, which is nice. Not super important that you do it, but I prefer to. I don't want weapons to take up the entirety of the screen, especially rockets can be very annoying. Yep, that was it. All right. And to confirm, if we just quickly make a quick game, show all this off, make sure I all did it right. Oh, yeah, one more thing while it loads. Another very important graphics improvement is to go into DLC. If we go manage DLC, we want to turn off this multiplayer high-res textures. This is going to have the game perform better. If it's set up like that, you just click that off for way better. I'd recommend doing this any situation. I personally have never noticed the difference after I turned it off, and it always helped significantly for performance improvements. And you can see we're in the game. It's not running great because I'm running the soft Linux right now, but usually this would run really well. Anyway, that's it. See ya.